So putting on one of the final coats of, I guess, the exterior epoxy. I know this is kind of an awkward position to look at the hood, but I just layered up the nose to get that as close and smooth as possible. So, and as you can see, it's shaped out pretty friggin' nice. I'm real happy with it. I think we're gonna sand this with 150 once it's kind of a little bit set up. And as you can tell, there's the back of it. I think it looks pretty good. I'm real happy with the way it's shaped. So hit it with 150 and then this is done. So I'll just let this set up a little bit and I'll hit it with the 150 and we'll come back to see what it's all looks like all finished off. But finally, I think the hood is done. It's been a long process. Okay, so all of the 150 grit sanding is done. It does need a couple touch-ups here and there. I'll just do that real quick and then sand it down with 220. And this thing is pretty much all set. It was a lot of work, but it does look really good. I'm real happy with it. So I'm going to do the touch-ups, start sanding it down with 220, and we should have the finish RJ35 hood. I can't wait. All right, more fun to come. As I continue to drive for perfection and also drive myself nuts, there were some air pockets that were close to the surface, so instead of running the risk of having these things rear their ugly head after I paint the hood, I've decided to grind out the little air pockets with a Dremel tool, as you can tell. And ooh, let's get that thing to focus. Come on. You can do, there it is. I just took a Dremel and hogged out the holes. I mean, really, it's not that deep. Then I just mix up some epoxy and just drop it in with the end of a paint stir stick. And then I just take another little like piece of wood, like I have right there, this little thing, and then I just shove it in the holes and make sure there's no air pockets left. I'll let these harden and then we'll knock it down and hopefully everything will look mint. Okay, so I've knocked down all the little dimples. Of course I forgot or I missed. There is a hole right there which I need to fill in. But other than that, it is pretty much all done. I am going to put one more very thin coat of epoxy all over the hood today. And then I'm going to just sand that out. And it should be 95 to 98% done. Okay, let me get that epoxy on there and let's just block it down one more time. Okay, just sprayed it down with a little bit of guide coat. I'm going to block it out probably for the last time. I do have a couple little spots I touched up, so I'm just going to do those real quick. But man, the lines look real nice on this hood. Even with that guide coat, you can really see that it looks pretty sharp. So let me get this thing blocked out. It should be the last blocking, at least of the raw fiberglass. And we're going to hope that this thing is pretty much done.
Try to get things squared away during a week or something. Yeah.